And, you know, I think we can sometimes look at the Reformers and think that they're living in some sort of pristine Christian age where there's no complexities of cultural engagement. That is certainly not the case.
It's worth remembering that even though these commentaries might have been written in a room that looks like a candle-lit study isolated from the world, in reality that small room would have been part of probably another small house, in all likelihood situated very much in the heart of a city somewhere in Europe at this time. These were not writers out on some desert island. They were very much city pastors with a great congregational charge. And they were laboring in the midst of varying degrees of poverty, persecution, and exile.
As we study the Protestant reformers in the 16th century, certainly they're embedded in unique cultural contexts that are very different from ours. And yet invariably they're asking the same larger questions that we ask today. How can I know God? What is the purpose of human life? How can I determine my personal calling? Now invariably their answers will often be different than our answers, and that's fine. But by exploring how they wrestle with those questions, we can gain perspective even as we ask those questions and try to answer those questions for ourselves today.
What is helpful, it seems to me, in studying such models is not that we do exactly what they do or catechize in exactly the way they catechized, but to see their heart in trying to apply all of Scripture to all of life all the time for all the people.
If your preaching of the Word is actually going to impact people, you need to spend time with people and understand their sensibilities, hear how they talk about things and what their concerns are. And that impacts and affects all your study and all your preaching in a more public realm.